you've been on my mind. When I was 10, I wanted an electric guitar because every 10-year-old wants an electric guitar, right? So I got one, started taking lessons, and rather than just, you know, some kids, it's like a phase, like they'll play it for like a year, kind of like leave it aside or forget about it, but I just kept going and going.
So you started singing since you were 14, and somebody, when they go to social media, like YouTube, they will see your videos, they'll see your songs since you're 14 years old.
Yeah.
Tell me about that experience of saying, okay, I really want to be out there, because it can be nerve-wracking, right?
Yeah, I had never like really put myself out anywhere until I was 14. Like when I first started singing, my voice coach, my teacher at Music of the Bay, Adam Kelly, he thought I had a lot of potential, so he let me sing with his band at the Marshfield Fair, and that was like my first time playing and singing in front of people, like in front of like an actual like audience, kind of, even though they were just passing by, but everyone enjoyed it, so it was a good confidence boost. It made me, that's when I figured out like I liked performing. I wanted to sing in front of people.
I don't go all around the world 'cause I want to, 'cause I need you.
And how is the process of finding your sound? You know, for somebody maybe who they know something about music, they will understand what you mean, but I do not know anything about music. So what does it mean to find your sound?
To write music, but the more you write your own music and the more you experiment, the more you realize like what you really connect with. For some people, it's as easy as they grew up always hearing country music, so they started playing it, and now they love country, and that's them. And others, they're exposed to a whole bunch of different things, and then they end up making a new genre or something, you know. For me, I grew up on like a few different things, like classic rock and then pop, and I've listened to almost everything there possibly could be. So it's just, I take little pieces of everything and just write my own music and see what comes out.
So has the whole process been an encouraging journey for you, or were there some obstacles along the way that made you doubt yourself?
A lot of and none of the obstacles have ever made me doubt myself. Like I always knew like this is what I'm doing, but they've made it really challenging to get there. Like there's a lot of in the music industry and any sort of business, well, music is business, because there's about 10% of it is being good at what you do and being a good performer, having good quality content, and then 90% of it is just marketing. And with anything like that, there's always everyone trying to like topple over each other and trying to get on top.
What are your chances to think like in Massachusetts to be a musician? Do you feel like maybe you need to travel to another state to kind of be in that environment that will foster what you're trying to be?
Yeah, Massachusetts isn't really, they don't have like a big music scene. There's a little bit in Boston, like you can go there, like there's like studios, you can get some songs made, like there's, you can gig and you can get kind of well known, but if you really want to make it, you got to go somewhere where there's more activity, like LA or Nashville. You, oh you, ain't mine no more, baby, oh. You know I've been trying, baby, oh yeah.
You know, most of the songs that you hear, especially good songs, love songs, come from great pain. Now, does that give you ideas of going through some great pain to write some fantastic music?
Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Like the best music, I think, is written when you're at your worst, because that's when, I don't know, it's just like, it's more like heartfelt. Great music comes when you're at your very worst or your very best. That's where it comes from, because good music isn't just the notes on the page, it's the emotion.
So with that point, how would you describe your music? Are you writing from great joy, great pain, or are you still in the middle? You have not experienced the extremes yet?
I write from both sides, and even if it's not me, like I see a lot of things, there's a lot of lots of really awful things, a lot of really great things, you know. Maybe it's something that's going on with a friend of mine, or something I see on the news, or even with, you know, maybe within my life. Like, even if it's not just about me, I always write that way. You're my wonderwall. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall.